5-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First and 10. On play action, Love. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie from Arkansas. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize him. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Let's go now.
One more time, it's Jacobs. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a third attempt, or now do you try to change it up?
And that one, taken in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. 2nd and 7.
Hey, alert 33.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him.
White loses the football. The Packers have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Dobbs headed in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Love to throw it on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
One quarter down in the... Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. They'll go with him again. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's brought down after a game of 6 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Baker gonna hand it to White. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. The Packers have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, it's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Alert, 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 alert! Watch, watch.
To throw is Mayfield. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
Run, run, run. Good. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Love to throw. 1:58 to go in the 1st half of play. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him.
A hit, and he has lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. His kick is perfect. And the Packers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. Open man downfield, that's Godwin. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A huge play just before the half to gain of 43 yards.
Up, Justin. 27-yard line. Kings. Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert. Hurry. What's up?
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Packers. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Palmer now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And, a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
All right, right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week, and we are back at the drive begins with a run by White. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Baker to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing is Baker. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A give, and here's White. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Point it right.
Now Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's taken in, and he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter, they convert on 4th down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Get this complete right side to Ogden. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. That's caught. Trey Palmer. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. On 2nd down, Baker. Throw out wide to Godwin. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Packers move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Run.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. Going left side down the field. And it's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Point it right. Good.
On 1st down is Mayfield. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He was looking for Rashad White out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Really nice job here by the defender. I mean, how often, Mike, do we see on these long downfield passes the defender kind of lose the ball in the air and get himself out?
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Packers. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. Here's 3rd and 2. On play action, Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end, Musgrave. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 3rd and 7. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. First and 10.
Regular. Set.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Snake, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
17 yards on that connection. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, they've got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game.
Come on, get it together.